Hi, my name is George Spees. I'm the Chief of Outreach and Training for the Office of Open Records here in Pennsylvania. The Right to Know law, also called the Open Records Law, governs access to public records in Pennsylvania. On this video, we're talking about how to file an appeal of a Right to Know denial. Check our YouTube channel for more videos about the Right to Know law and visit our website for additional information. When an agency denies access to records under Pennsylvania's Right to Know law, the requester can appeal that decision to the Office of Open Records. This process is free, and the requester doesn't need an attorney. The best way to file an appeal is to use our online form at the OOR's website. This form usually takes about 10 to 20 minutes to complete. Before filling out the form, it's important for requesters to ensure that they have a copy of the Right to Know request that was sent to the agency and a copy of the agency's response. If the agency never responded to your request, simply make a note of that. The law also requires requesters to provide a written statement explaining the grounds on which the requester asserts that the record is a public record and a written statement addressing any grounds stated by the agency for denying the request. If you use the OOR's online appeal form, it will walk you through the process of providing those things. The OOR's online appeal form also asks for information like the name of the agency open records officer, how the request was submitted to the agency, and a few more details like that. Keep in mind that the Right to Know law has some very specific deadlines. In terms of filing an appeal, all appeals must be submitted in writing to the Office of Open Records within 15 business days from either the mailing date of the agency's response or the date that the request was deemed denied. Deemed denied means the agency never responded to you. For more information on that, visit the OOR's website. The OOR can hear appeals related to full denials, partial denials, and deemed denials, as well as appeals regarding any fees charged by the agency. If you don't want to or can't use the OOR's online appeal form, that's fine. We also have PDF and Word versions, or you can write out an entire appeal without using any of our forms. If you do that, however, be sure to include absolutely everything that's required. The forms are designed to help make sure that all of the information is submitted. The OOR accepts appeals via the online form, by email, by fax, by postal mail, and in person. Our website has all of the contact details. When the Office of Open Records receives an appeal, a docket number is assigned, an appeals officer is assigned. All of our appeals officers are attorneys, and both the requester and the agency are sent a letter containing important information about the appeal process. At the end of the appeal, a binding final determination will be issued by the OOR pursuant to the timeline required by the Right to Know law. In most cases, that means within 30 calendar days. Sometimes an appeals officer will ask a requester for additional time to consider the appeal. We don't make that request unless we view it as very important. So if you get asked for additional time, I encourage you to say yes. I hope this look at filing an appeal of a Right to Know denial in Pennsylvania was helpful. As I mentioned, we have more videos which cover other topics in greater detail. If you're interested in more about the Right to Know law, visit the Office of Open Records website. There's a link in the information below. At the website, you can subscribe to a daily digest of every final determination issued by our office or to a general newsletter we send about once a month. You can also follow the OOR on Twitter at OpenRecordsPA or follow our Executive Director on Twitter at EricOpenRecords. Finally, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave any comments below. Thank you.